Hi, I'm Randy Preiser, and thank you for tuning in. I want to share with you a program that's sweeping the country right now. It's actually a facilitated process for building cohesive teams. And let's face it, all teams can do better. I had one client out in Honolulu that had one of the greatest teams I've ever had the pleasure of working with. And this group was able to place $78 million worth of business in 6 months from startup on the books. And not only that, their project, One Kalakaua Senior Living, is to this day the #1 senior living facility in the Pacific region. And how do they do it? Well, what they did was exactly what this process I'm explaining to you encompasses, and I want to share it with you. #1, this group had trust, and when I mean trust, they were able to have vulnerability with one another. It was what you call vulnerability-based trust. In other words, each member was able to say, you know what, I don't know what's going on, or I need help, or you know. I'm feeling a little bit insecure right now about this. And that kind of vulnerability engenders and fosters trust so that each team member really has straight talk and knows where we're coming from. And it doesn't feel that you got to put on a mask or a front to be a member. The other thing was these team members were able to have really passionate conflict and debate with one another. Not destructive conflict or personal conflict, but they were able to debate passionately the different ideas. And that's essential in a good team. That's how creativity comes about. The other thing is that they had a commitment to decisions. And how do they get that? Because what we found is that when an individual is able to be heard, feel heard, debate his ideas, and even though a different decision is made, when a person feels that they're heard, it seems that we can get committed to the direction. Another aspect is accountability, and I know we've all wrestled with that one. How do we hold each other accountable? How do we hold our team members accountable? And what we found is the kind of accountability that really works is the kind of accountability where each team member is willing to hold the other team members accountable, rather than, of course, we all are willing to be held accountable, but are you willing to hold your team members accountable? And lastly is a focus on achieving collective results so that each member is willing to go for the overall results that we've committed to over and above your own personal agenda. Now, this process I'm talking about, the 5 behaviors of a cohesive team, is a facilitated and personalized program, and that's why it's being so highly effective of getting these significant production, engagement, and boosting morale. A cohesive team it makes better and faster decisions. And it taps into the skills and opinions of others. And it avoids wasting time and energy on politics or confusion or destructive conflicts. It also wastes time on talking about the wrong issues or revisiting the same topics over and over again because of a lack of buy-in. And it certainly creates a competitive advantage. And lastly, maybe most important from my perspective, is being on a cohesive team is just a lot more fun. So I suggest that I encourage you and I invite you to give us a call or send us an email, and we'll give you a complimentary session, tell you all about the 5 behaviors of a cohesive team process for your team. Take a look at our website and give us a call. Thank you, and looking forward to meeting with you.